Now shame, the same people they see what I do, bravado, what I talk so because they are ashamed of failure. You cannot be ashamed of failure. Me, no man will ever be ashamed of failure of a life. Or everybody will fail at some point. Everybody, you will fail in life at some point. People they be ashamed of failure. Now that shame of failure, they make we will definitely play with so sister Ruth. Nothing I want to tell you. Say me every man understands say failure no be na my habit. Now for you to understand, play where you fail for day. Move from there, come to some play where you feel get something better than that failure we feel. So I yield.
But Mr. Fun, if we talk true, we talk true. Slave did that ever get position to do anything? Tell me the what slave the only resist on his slavery stand. That is the truth. Slave go only the resist on his slavery stand, and then the people where they do the enslavement go surrender. That is how the situation looks like. But the fact say you blame slave there, say they get for do so. You get privileged slaves the way they be the answer for their master very well, and then they get position as a slave people. Now the same thing they translate because we don't involve everything in your own strategy now. You not go blame slave where he answer very well for a master. You say na a problem. No, now so you dey for inside slave game. Ambazonians have been captured and they are slaves. Inside slave game, you get resistant slaves the way they go stand them as slave, die them as slave. You don't have to blame them. Then you will get privileged slave. The way they will use their privileged position to do something. The point I say, all of them are slaves. And for inside slave trade, now the disadvantages the way master they will get them for inside slave rebellion, they make them they be released them. No be slave, they be asked for the release. Even if they ask, they be denied for jam. Say they no jam will not be slave. But the consequence where masters they be see over the resistance of their slave, we make them liberate them because nobody get a good picture. It's the same thing that Ambazonians are facing. Call a spade a spade. The cooperation agreement is the cause of Ambazonian problem. That is where I stand for. And the only reverser is a resistance towards that cooperation agreement. That is it. That is the only way out. You cannot dodge it. The mastership, they have the certain life. They have everything. They have all the ears. They know what is going on. They are seeing it because it's their jackpot.
Sister Ruth, since when I don't start blame slave them? Since when I don't start blame slave, say slave they eradicate the right for no be slave? Since when I don't start blame slave them for the eradicate their right? So it means because you be slave, you go use even method where go destroy you for eradicate your right. Even method where go destroy your existence for eradicate your life. How many people don't die for ground zero? Wait, you don't gain them from that die where they die so. You don't gain anything so far. If you talk to you, don't gain say they listen to your voice. They listen to your voice, you hook up any of that people they don't die so. Why that way this struggle will start? Will not be pack back them for one man country, go for ground zero. Go eradicate, deal with slavery way. Would they claim to be slave the way would they go place where the slave they don't free that place or we? But would you find some other people they go free we from own slavery? Well, we let it go, we'll self go free, we'll self for that slavery. It will be slave enough, not always for them for ground zero now, my sister. It will be that slave the way you talk and so, not always for them for ground zero. The slave of America, they be free themselves now. They be staying now for some different country, they free themselves from America. Nobody be there for them to free themselves. We need to realize now, say, what will be the basis of argument? What is the basis of argument? Are we arguing that we are not slaves? That's not what we are arguing. Nobody see that we argue about Sister Ruth. So I don't take say me and you we too. We overtalk different things then. I just say the place the way they come up from that thing we talk as soon at different places them. Nobody say we overtalk at different places them, my dear. Or with a different thing them, my dear. So this is the thing. I don't talk say don't be ashamed because you have failed. All una for that una group them, una not be ashamed because that una don't fail. Una look with when the bigger thing we stand for front. Ask and say, how can we together like one person reach that thing? No, because of the failure or don't fail, because like a people we have failed. We cannot contest that. But do we continue in our failed in our failed methods? Because with the shame, say we'll come out and say, oh, this thing we do as well really correct for this struggle. Or this strategy will take and be correct for this struggle. Or this post will take and be correct for this struggle. Or this route will choose or go. So one form government, one big government, one negotiate on behalf of people they don't elect we. Now wrong thing. We know for do it that way. We will hold everybody hand work together. Is that the thing that we should be saying to each other? Or is this thing that you are saying about slavery and slaves and eradication and this and that? No. If you be been a slave when you want to free yourself, they play with that slavery, then outside, now for ground zero, you would have been there. I yield.
I say root. I know they understand their logic. Their logic. Their question they ask them say the root cause, the root cause. Who don't deny the root cause? Who talks till a republic no they marginalize? Who talks till a republic no one assimilate? Who talk? What are you talking about? I know they get the result. Okay, yes, now France, now according to France. So what next? What next? They fought well with the fought Ambazonia, then they fought for our inability for fight the root cause and challenge the people the way they put the system in place. So when you talk say would it forget root cause, would it forget root cause how? What are you talking about? I know they understand. Okay, now don't acknowledge and say yes, now a cooperation agreement, now France, now roadmap where France don't give beer, all that kind of thing. Come to the don't go march, you know, marginalize them. And so what? Then what next? Is that the reason why we should not unite and fight against the system? Or you think that say we give already blame the system, then on our side we not do anything to challenge the system? So it's still not for me. Give me the reason where you talk them. So Monday for you in La Republic where they deny the root cause, all of us know the root cause. But the problem is our inability to challenge that thing where don't keep us into captivity, into slavery. Or you just want to say, more just continue, just inside the slavery. We laugh. No. If we don't, we also want to fight the slavery, let us fight the slavery and get out of it. Not that would enable the colonial master to capture us more. Is that not why we are complaining that our effort not be enough? It is a disease. When you want to treat gonorrhea or staphylococcus, what did you do? If you go shaken and they say biology does say when you want to treat the disease. If you not treat aware, where you want come by the common at times too. Wait till the prescribe for this struggle for and say, let us get a perfect treatment to eradicate the French operation. Where you talk for us in a root cause. So you now say wait, someone already to say a French corporation, then you go treat the disease. We are taking a wrong medicine to treat a different disease. You know, we take paracetamol, drink and say, one go call you posh. It not be possible. And when somebody one can tell you, say, no drink that paracetamol, you know, will call you that posh. You start the pointing finger and say, chop pick. We make a belly run. Is that the problem? You know, no say chop na pick. You know very well, say, the belly where they run to, na pick where chop up. You know what can find the system. So the solution not be for the day say why you chop pig, why you chop pig, why you chop pig. The problem is forget a treatment where you go treat that running stomach where that pig don't cause them.
Now who be the key them? Now slave turn the key itself. Mr. Fun, this matter where you the blame. Now you the blame. I never talk say you don't see some slave the blame himself say from historicity why will not be the key itself? They can't be na a master. This say slave no go for resist. They start kill slaves there. You start to talk say they begin for come up from where to where. Who tell you say they get from where to where they were? Master they everywhere. No place, no the planet Earth where if you hide for master back. You don't know to April coup be do. Who remember inside April coup? Who remember? No place, no they way somewhere. If some people they talk say they wait for some place, they don't know. No man nowhere. As far as this cooperation agreement master sheet stand the test of time. No man nowhere. So no talk say at the talk says they begin for come out somewhere. No man nowhere anywhere, Mr. Fon. The problem where stand up now and say the master need the slave to submit. So you are merely translating for the slave. They say as well una be divided, una get privileged slave, una get comfortable slave, and the one the way they say the one resist. You tell the one the way the one resist now and say una surrender. That's in that way you try to talk. But you don't know say for inside any slave, some people they will decide they will just die them. Not their decision. say they go die them. And now why that okay? Historians the way they stand as that position and still die. Their name stand as a testament for future generation. They dead. So what do you want to talk for that one? Not be somebody put someone for something. Now the entire pot soup don't can rap or man. Now begin to talk like say someone put someone for some place. No man no put no man for no place. Just Poran's assignment is their own assignment. People the way they give for their own assignment. Now so okay, now you work at talk say make people they work at kiki people. Why they not be kill them before the war? Now they know for kill. Because it's all these things have been doctored. This is a French missionaries that doctoring it. They know the weak minds and know how to manipulate the weak minds to do all those acts. Anyway, I raise my case. Is the cooperation agreement, the coup planned by France and United Nations and Great Britain. They are the one doing this thing. All this nitty-gritty way they talk say this and that. This is not Ambazonian. This is, to me, it's not Ambazonian. It's being masterminded. And anytime Ambazonians, they want organized do fancy, they go come crush them because they have their assets everywhere.
Comrade advocates, magistral professor advocates. You remember the time for this struggle where people they be telling for this struggle say, "Mo she don't we they will liberate Ambazonia give we." You remember the time? No, they never talk so now because say we don't want liberation. They will talk so now because say they never want to say more talk the thing they will tell them. So they tell you say, "Una go stay una, we will liberate Ambazonia, we give una." Okay, that way that same people they can start talking with this never pay tax. They forget the thing where they don't tell we. They forget altogether the declaration they don't come out tell we. Say Ayaba go liberate Ambazonia and get for una. Now so Ayaba feel liberate, Ayaba don't liberate itself. We will really talk now. So who need liberation more than the other? Ambazonia or Ayabacho? Because they don't base struggle on individuals. Collective struggle of a people. Now Mancho Vivek is there for prison. Now you be the man go stand for Commercial Avenue. For common revolution. For make the noise. When they take that noise, start make their own noise. He there for prison. Since Uncle, this guy there for prison. And if you imagine, say the guy there for prison, so they listen to this rubbish, to this trash where they talk outside here. So they ask themselves, say, then when they get that courage for go stand, people they work at the talk so. Who's at their own courage they for go for ground zero? Go take her from place where you live and for they for they go for prison. People they don't talk all kind trash for people for inside this struggle. Who listen to this trash, who give them time. Me they actualize that trash where they talk so they don't actualize them. But with the big and say that way you don't fail, you need the shame. When you are a failure, you are only a failure if you fail. Then you say you go take their failure for a negative way. Failure they take up a positive way. They take failure for positive way. And I think that they plead with them. Say, may they not continue this destruction where they destroy so check it sometime because they don't fail. And they look themselves like a failure. They chase it, they get a point for proof. No man not get no point for proof. There is no point to prove. You do best now waiting for prove that point. All the people they see they work at the gather for this small group, they make noise, they coach for them, they insult for them, they go up the top ceiling, they calm down. What is their basis? What is they based on? For check say it go last forever. I will don't tell them, say no bird, no day will ever fly with no land. I yield. Sister Ruth, I want to ask you, say, which will be the way forward? Yes. After we don't talk about slavery, you will hear some person call me inside the forums, I'll be slave now. Somebody call me for the forums, I'll be slave. Yes. Even though I see the honor of that person like president, like my president. You know, you will hear that person call me, I'll be slave now. You will see how I become for you can litigate slavery and slave trade. No. Which way you talk, you only express yourself for how you feel. Your feeling, no go take we go boya. Your feeling, your individual feeling, no go liberate we. I want to ask you, say, now, looking at, understanding what you understand now, seeing the things that you are seeing now, which will be the way forward? I yield.
Yeah, so I did greet everybody. I the teacher. Time now for ground zero now 7:54. I want to give very special greetings for Emperor Fon of Sokami. we don't miss our voice all this time. We don't really miss our voice, but I've been so happy. So even though we don't miss our voice all this time, I'm not saying that because we be terribly occupied. We be occupied, that's not true. But the good thing I say, each moment we seize one opportunity for step inside soccer move, we at least make a statement where it the real enkindle ground zero. I mean say it give some hope. It give some hopes for ground zero. Because ground zero as it is now na dead land, na graveyards. Ground zero not get use. Ground zero na a barren area. Na a place where if you go next and sit for there, not to germinate again. Na a place where they use people for there like rabbit them inside lab. Na ground zero they use with for the same way when doctors they training, they train them doing operation, they just catch any rabbit operator. And so they use we for ground zero. La Republic throw a command through them. And so they do one for we. Then the boy the way when be give them gun for diaspora, so they can protect the land, then move we inside bondage. The boy they are on instead wars on top we. Yes. And then why that way their message we try for console we. Now about 1 week today, if you tap any man for ground zero, ask you say born now how they know the answer you, they only look you so. You no get no answer. Now shame for diaspora, now big shame for the leaders and leaders they not get them focus. Leaders the way they not get critical thinking. Leaders the way we not thieves. Yes. Leaders the way not 419 them. Leaders the way all they know now for dupe people them for diaspora and they so they still come dupe suffering for them for ground zero. How na life look? How na day?
For 9 years, 10 years counting. What you don't do, we should say we get effective hold of ground zero. Buy guns. We don't buy guns. How effective that gun they don't buy and don't be? We don't get liberated territory them. How effective that liberated territory they don't stand for hand where they say when I get the territory when I don't hold up. That is the thing. So if I did talk today say me they leave them, meet people them use that money for sponsor we for get representation. It makes sense. I know if procrastinate what will happen after that. Whether that representation will end up a series or end up a do so. But the point I say will not fit the dance the same dance. They expect a different result apart from the result they get and carry now. So because every dance will don't dance, a result day. We report card day for hand, clean and clear. We report card day for hand, clean and clear. No be something where you go to say they don't fake report, they don't enter bonus, take report for day, or they don't go kumba, knock birth certificate for day, they think they different. No, we report card day clear for hand. We have not moved an inch. We don't cause more harm than good for ground zero. We don't me say we never only differentiate for people they will talk to me, they don't go vote, me, they don't do so, me, they don't do so, but we don't take all the small power where they be get them, give them for hand for people them. They work at terrorize them left and right. And the worst one who don't do them, now say we don't put a picture for the eyes of a majority of people for ground zero say it is better for us to stand with the enemy that we know than with the saint or the God that we don't know. That's why we don't put them. So I ask question, if they stand now say they want to do some vote for ground zero for take some decision. When people they talk about plebiscite, about this, about that, are we sure that we can win that election? Emotionally, I feel to say yes. If we win election emotionally, because people they already get some emotion, they already get some emotional mindset about La Republic. I feel to say emotionally if we win. But what if people they move from that emotions to reason? We will win. Who will just take another way? I don't want this liturgy where they can't preach for years, they can't change sometimes we fight each other. No, we are not fighting each other. We are looking at the truth that is in front of us. Any man waiting also to fight each other for this thing, really waste the time. We are looking at the truth that is in front of us. If a man tell me with clear conscience, say, we will leave emotion, go for reason. Say, if we take this enter for ground zero, will we win plebiscite? Now the question that they ask all man, I yield.
I say, Master Paul, you don't say after this way to be the way forward. Slave them. I don't ask you one question. Say, now slave them. Be asked for their liberation, or now masters they be surrender for give slave them. Their liberation. Because this blame way you blame Ambazonians and today. Like say you should you go talk say this and that. I say diaspora and they do this and that. I don't divide them for you know. Say you get privileged slave them. You get people they use the opportunity as slave them gain their situation. You know go change that. I don't tell you say the cooperation agreement now the master of the enslavement plan. Now them not them they put all this in them.